Due to the late spring snowfall, my friend Jenny and I decided that we would jump past the Sierra and head up to South Lake Tahoe and start hiking from there. A local named Rosie gave us a ride, so great. We were both happy to be back on trail and also happy that there'd be less snow.
Well, here I am, due to all that snow in the Sierra and some more storms coming in. Myself and a friend of mine, Jenny, decided to jump up to Tahoe and continue hiking from there and see how it goes. And look at that, there's some snow that way. But we'll just do what we can do and not worry about it. And then I think what I'll probably do is just continue all the rest of the way to Canada. And then since I've done the Sierra section 4 times, if I feel like it and I have time, at the end of the season, I'll try to get a late season permit and come back and fill in the Sierra. But we'll see what happens. I can't worry about it too much. I'm hiking stuff that I've never hiked before, so I'm super excited about that. Walking through here, currently I feel like I made a really good decision to come up and hike up here. This is just beautiful. Not the Sierra is not beautiful, but I really do want to be relaxed and not have to worry so much. And I think this might be the place to do it. Well, I'm super excited about seeing a lot of things that I haven't seen yet because I haven't hiked this section of the PCT before. It is just amazing, absolutely beautiful. And another big plus that I kind of knew but never really internalized it really is this is now part of the Tahoe Rim Trail, which is another trail I really wanted to do. And it would be kind of neat just to go around the rim and then continue on, but I'm just gonna continue on because one goal at a time, I think, is probably sufficient. Well, no lack of water crossings here for sure. Look at that, beautiful. So I just came across this snowfield over here, totally manageable. Well, it's kind of a bummer. I just ran into 3 guys on bikes on the PCT. I mean, they were kind of on bikes, electric bikes. Heading out this morning. Slept incredibly well last night. Just better than I did any of the days in town. Just slept like a log. And I'm gonna head down to Echo Lake. Don't know what time they open, but kind of hoping for a cup of coffee if they have that. Maybe something else. Who knows? But it's a beautiful morning, and it was a great night. This is the Pony Express Trail right here. That is really cool. That cool emblem. Bikes are allowed on it. Ooh, that'd be fun. Maybe Todd and I should come down and ride that.
I made it to Echo Lake Resort, and even though they didn't have coffee, I did manage to have ice cream for breakfast.
This is awesome. This is Echo Lake, and the PCT follows this little, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like a little dam thing over there. But yeah, it's beautiful. And I just had ice cream for breakfast. Well, breakfast number 2, but how many breakfasts can you have in one day? Just beautiful. Who are you, huh? Are you thinking that I might have a sandwich for you? I don't have any sandwiches for you. Oh, look at that nice feather. Yeah, nice and puffy. And you're just here to have a conversation. You definitely want a sandwich. You're all about the sandwich. Who is this little stinker? I bet he never goes hungry. What a cutie. Great place to live, bud. Aloha Lake is amazing. It's just... I'm sure this video doesn't do it justice. The water is gorgeous. The mountains are gorgeous. The rocks are gorgeous. Like, it's just... I don't have words for this. I am being snuck up on. I have nothing for you. So I just spent a wonderful lunch at Aloha Lake, and I left Aloha Lake, or Lake Aloha, sorry, and I'm heading towards Dix Pass. Just came down over there. There's a whole series of little lakes up here. They're just all very, very pretty. And the PCT is going right by this lake. This is Heather Lake. It's beautiful. I just have to say that I'm glad that this particular slope doesn't have any snow on it, because that looks really cold. And here we have Susie Lake. Susie Lake is really quite big. Here's the other side. I kind of came around a corner, and then I think this is the bigger of the two sides, and ooh, well, it looks like it might go around another corner. How fun. I don't know, I just really, really like these kind of crossings where you get to hop from, well, hop, that's funny, I don't really hop, but you get to step from rock to rock all the way across. It's kind of like when you were a kid and you were playing the floor is lava. You can only step on the couch cushions. Sorry, Mom.
Well, mosquitoes, anybody? At least they weren't really biting us, just floating around the air. This is the first time I've seen a grouse out. Been making... Wow. And he's making his call.
Good morning. I'm about to the top of Dix Pass. We were going to come over it last night, but we stopped short, which I'm really glad about, because this morning I had an amazing encounter with a grouse, which is probably right before this clip. But yeah, almost to the top, and it is gorgeous. I mean, it's just breathtaking out here. The mountains, the snow, I think it's just perfect for right now. Just before the top of Dix Pass is a wall of snow. It'll be interesting to see how far this goes with the snow. first lizard of the day. Hanging out in your rock, doing lizard stuff. Nice. Well, I guess I'm leaving Desolation Wilderness. It was amazing. Definitely a place I need to come back to. Very pretty little bird just kind of flew out of a bush. Look at him. Or her. Gorgeous. Yes. Try to key that one out when I get somewhere with a book. Well, good morning. I didn't film a lot yesterday afternoon because it was kind of a tough afternoon. A lot of blow down, a lot of climbing over stuff, which in a way is fun, but then it's also very tiring. So I'm hoping today we get into I think it's Granite Chief Wilderness, and oh, that's pretty. I really hope that it'll be higher up, more above tree line. I like the big open spaces. And then gonna be looking to maybe stay at Donner Ski Ranch, Lodge, whatever it is tomorrow. So see if I can get some service and find out if they have room. Oh, beautiful morning. Well, I think I mentioned it before that I've also been following the Tahoe Rim Trail, where the PCT and Tahoe Rim Trail come together or hike along together or whatever, same trail. Anyhow, there's people that do this trail in like one shot, you know, they run it. And I was just thinking to myself, oh my goodness, I couldn't even imagine trying to do this thing all at one time. It is tough. We'd kind of got low on water, so we decided, since there weren't any water sources that we knew of, we would collect some snow and melt it and try filtering that. And it worked really well. The only thing is that right where we sit to filter our snow melt, after we finished filtering, I realized that about 30 feet below us was a creek. So we filled up. Still fun. So I'm gonna be heading to Donner Ski Ranch Lodge thing today and getting some food, which I'm really excited about. I thought I'd laid out 6 days of food, but turns out I'm almost out. So me and Jenny, who I've been hiking with, will be stopping for the night and then figuring out like our food situation, and then heading on to see our city tomorrow. Well, it'll take us 2 days to get there. So yeah, I thought that by now, because I'm, just a couple days away from being out here for 2 months, that, I'd be picking up speed and doing more mileage, but I'm really not. Like, it's beautiful out here and I love it, but the fatigue is real. My body is just so tired and I've lost so much weight, even though I've been eating as much as I can. Anyhow, I'll keep pushing on a little bit further up this hill. All right, I'm at the top of the ski area. You can see Tahoe out there, Lake Tahoe. Beautiful. It looks like there's quite a bit of snow. Here's the PCT going in the snow. So my guess is that probably the ski area on this north slope still has quite a bit of snow on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my micro spikes on. Well, I'm glad I have my micro spikes. That was exciting coming down that. I mean, not exciting. It was fine, but there were some pretty steep pitches. So took it slow. So this plant is called mule's ear. It looks similar to arrowleaf balsam root, but I have to tell you, like, I have never seen this much mule's ear in one place in my entire life. I mean, it's just this whole hillside, like the whole thing, it's all mule's ear. It's, man, when this is all blooming at the same time, I bet it is just something to see. But here's a bloom right there for you. It's beautiful. We can get a close-up of this gorgeous bird. Where are you? There you are. Is this a woodpecker of some kind? Oh yeah, that's definitely pecking. Or it's doing something. Wow, look at that. Red head, white stripe. It's not making the woodpecker sound though, so I don't know what it's doing up there. Oh yeah, I guess I can hear it a little bit. Oh, that is just really neat. I know I'm zoomed in way too far. That might be a little better. So this is kind of neat. This out here is, in the distance, is the mule's ear. And then up close to where I am right now, what is blooming is the arrowleaf balsam root. So that's really neat. It looks like maybe that blooms earlier than the mule's ear. Neat, very neat. And in the distance I can hear a grouse doing his drumming call. What a beautiful morning. Coming up to the snowfield. Oh man, I thought it looked so steep from down below. But now that I'm here, it's not so bad. Not bad at all. So I came across the snowfield and then I realized that stinker is here's where I came on. And I came all the way across here, and now I'm realizing that it had a switchback, and there it is right there. Ah! Okay. Heading back. It's good practice. It's been a 3-mile uphill, but I'm almost to the top. This is some real Todd type B sort of fun, and there's the top right there. Yay! Turns out what I thought was the top is not the top. It's still 0.2 of a mile up, and looks like I'm gonna go by or something.
Well, I finally made it to the top, but there was way too much wind and you really couldn't hear anything that I was saying. But it was a beautiful view.
I'm glad I have my micro spikes. I really wouldn't want to do this without them.
Again, there was so much wind you couldn't hear what I was saying, but this is the slope that I had just walked across. It's a lot steeper than it looks in this video, and I had my ice axe out. I'm glad I had it, and I'm glad I had my micro spikes. The micro spikes held really well.
I just came up a huge hill, and I'm gonna go down here, and it looks like, oh, all the way straight up to that chairlift. Oh my God, why is it always uphill? PCT down there actually comes along this snowfield and cuts across it somewhere in this bowl. It goes along the other side. I think maybe I see it in there somewhere. But I couldn't find any safe place to cross this, even with micro spikes and my ice axe. I mean, the ice axe, like, you have to have enough room to fall in order to catch yourself, but you also, anyhow, I couldn't find a place that was safe for me. So I'm gonna continue up to the ski house up there, and there's a road that goes down from that maintenance road, I'm guessing, that will come close to the PCT, so I'll get back on it there. Well, that's quite a lot of elevation I really didn't need, but I think I made the right choice because I just couldn't see anything that would be good for me. And now I'm up here at the top of the lift, and I just need to find the maintenance road to go down. And, oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
With my current lack of tolerance for alcohol, I had no business with this beer. But I was glad to spend the night at a lodge down the street, and then the next day headed on towards Sierra City.
I'm happy because we're in a little spot where we've got a bunch of little lizards, and this guy's out enjoying his morning. Just left the Donner Ski Ranch where I had breakfast, had dinner there last night, and it was really good food. Stayed at the Claire Tapon, I don't know. It was okay. But heading out, got today, tomorrow, and Sunday, and then we'll be in Sierra City. Caltrans has got a special rock climbing training that they're doing today for some of their employees. So that's really cool. So these parts are always kind of odd when you go under like a freeway, because I always kind of feel like, I mean, I know this is here for people, but then on the other hand, I always feel like maybe I'm just walking through a drain. Oh, and I did it again. It's dark in here. It's because I got my sunglasses on. You would think I would learn. Nice walk today. I went up and over at Castle Pass, and it seems like this is a much more heavily used trail, you know, coming out of the Donner Pass area. So it's been really nice. I say it's much more heavily used. I've only seen one other person all day, so maybe not heavily used today, but the trail surface is really nice. This is the Peter Grubb hut. I don't think you can use it or go inside or anything. It's got a little lock on the door. But next door to it, it looks like a 2-story outhouse. Interesting. I'll switch back before we get to the camp that Jenny and I are hoping is a good one for the night. It's not supposed to rain or do anything till Monday. So there's a beautiful view. Really, really nice. Great day today. Yeah, just the pulls up the hills are always a thing. Yesterday's town day.
I was hearing all these birds in my tent this morning, and my app recorded them all. It was amazing. Spirits are high and lots of smiles on town day. We finally made it to the road that goes into Sierra City.
This is at the Beach Resort, and this is my bedroom area right here. And here's a little kitchen that we have with everything we need, including a coffee maker and coffee. And then this is my bathroom, which is awesome because I get my own bathroom. And then through that door right there is Jenny's room. She has a bed just like this one and her own bathroom, which is great. And I have HGTV. So this is fantastic.